So today we are going to be talking, I thought I would just clear something up. We are going to be talking about key signature. So key signature is whenever you have a sharp or if this works for any instrument. So if you were in band, if you were in orchestra, if you play piano, if you do any of that, you can still watch this video and follow along, and it will be helpful if you were confused about sharps and flats and naturals and all that stuff. So, as we know, we have 3 different pitches: sharps, flats, and naturals. So, in the beginning, let's say you see this. So, we see this, and if we read this, and if you are following along and know nothing about music, and this is my only 3rd video, and we've only talked about the D string. If you're following along with this like classes I'm teaching you on my YouTube channel, then come back to this video after you see all the strings and we're learning rhythm and all that. Come back afterwards, you do all this, because this won't quite make sense to you, and I'm sorry, but we are learning about the sharps, flats, and whenever you use them. So we see C sharp and F sharp, because if we do our little saying, we get good boys dive for apples, and the F lands on the sharp, and a ska, we write that down, and the C lands on the sharp. So we have F sharp and C sharp. So it only says F sharp and C sharp. So that means that's the only things we were given. So we don't play sharps, we don't play G sharp, we don't play A flat, we don't do any of that, because it says only states F sharp and C sharp. So we're doing naturals for the rest of rest of all the notes. So G, we're doing G natural, we're doing B natural. We're not doing B flat because it does not state any flats. This would be very rare, and the music would change. But if we had we're going to try some in flats, but we're also going to add a sharp in there. If we had F sharp and B flat at the same time, let's say this is at the beginning. Whenever we do our saying, it's F sharp and B flat whenever we figure out the notes. That means C is natural. Everything is natural, basically, unless it states on the key signature whenever you look at the beginning of the music. But in music, whenever you go and you look through the music and you look, they might add a C sharp, and for the rest of the measure, that is C sharp. It's not going to be C natural. So let me show you an example. So here's an example. We're in 2/4 time, let's say, and it says F sharp. So we don't have C sharp because everything's natural unless stated or accidentals. So we have an accidental, let's say, on this C. So this is F, so we have F sharp. Then it says C sharp here, so we're going to play C sharp. But then it starts a whole new measure. So that means we forget about that C sharp accidental, and whenever we play this C, it's going to be a regular natural C. So the basic rule is that, to really get you to understand what I'm saying, if this doesn't make sense, I'm going to kind of break it down for you. signature. It states sharps and flats, and everything else is natural unless accidental. So that's the basic rule, and I hope this broke it down for you. And if you're still confused and have questions, leave them in the comments below. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up if it helped you. Turn on the notifications and subscribe if you want to know every time I upload a video. Whoops. And if you have any video suggestions or want me to make a video about something to clear something up for you, then leave it in the comments and I will make it. Thanks for watching, and keep on practicing and keep watching Cello Learns.